I have no message for Libby Schaff right now. She knows what it's going to take to get something done.
What do you think it'll take?
I've already told you that, Matthew.
Land?
Land.
And money.
You have to have land to build. No, we haven't been talking about money. We've been talking about land. We want to stay. So if it were up to me, it's 100%.
And what would it take for the city of Oakland, county of Alameda?
Well, we have to come up with the financing gap that we have to build a stadium. We need to, and that's really the situation.
Money, just money.
Yeah, and land.
So no one's mentioned a lease revenue bond financing structure like it's proposed in Carson?
What's that now?
No one has mentioned in the Oakland case a lease revenue bond structure as was proposed in Carson?
No.
Wow.
What is the funding gap? How much?
Are you going to move the team to Carson? Yeah.
I'm trying to keep the team in Oakland. I'm working in Oakland right now. What do you guys want to know?
So are you moving to
closed
LA?
on the land deal in
We're trying to
Carson?
get something done in Oakland, okay? If we can get something done in Oakland, we're staying in Oakland. I've said that continually and consistently for the last 5 years. If in fact the A's do want to stay in the Oakland Coliseum site, they need to commit ASAP so that we can go ahead and design and take down the Coliseum, provide all the infrastructure that's necessary to build 2 brand new stadiums in Oakland, and 2 teams will then come back in and play in 2 brand new stadiums. What I do not want to do is build a football stadium in the corner of a parking lot while the Oakland Coliseum is still standing, and then once we have a brand new stadium, we begin to tear down or build a new baseball stadium and then tear down the Oakland Coliseum, disrupting the ingress, egress, and parking and tailgating experience for the Raider fans on game day. So what it's going to take to get something done on this site and in Oakland, at least on the Coliseum site, is for the A's to make a commitment to Oakland and tell the people what they want to do. And they've got to tell these people here, and these people here have to tell me what's going to happen. That's what I've been saying continually and consistently all the way along. How many times can I tell you that we're trying to stay in Oakland? How many times can I tell you that?
What's the holdup? What's the problem?
The problem?
Yeah.
Well, I really don't want to get into the negotiations and those kind of things, but we're working with the city of Oakland and the county of Alameda trying to come up with a deal to stay in Oakland.
So today, stay in Oakland. Would you stay in Oakland? Yes, we would.
I'm trying. That's all I can tell you.
You know, you hire Carmen Policy, just hire someone to help us stay here too, Mark.
We'd like to announce that we're going to be hiring Larry McNeil to join our stadium development team. Larry previously spent 10 years as the Chief Financial Officer of the San Francisco 49ers and was in charge of development of Levi's Stadium. He is coming on board to represent our interest in negotiations with the County Board of Supervisors, the JPA, and the City of Oakland.
Is this a city that the Raiders will be in and that you will not make overtures to other cities, giving a signal that you might move the Raiders someplace else?
First off, this is about today and the future, and the lease that we just signed with the City of Oakland gives us an opportunity to work on a permanent facility for the Raiders here in Oakland, and that's where we're going to keep it.
Mark, you hired Larry McNeil. What's he going to do? What do you got planned? What's on the board?
He'll be working with Mark Bedane and our negotiating team to bring some experience that somebody who has built a stadium here in the Bay Area and understands the political machinations and everything else, and we feel he could be a useful resource for us.
Mark, a lot of fans look at it like, they've seen in the news the last couple of weeks, it just appears that the Raiders are being shopped around in Las Vegas, in San Antonio. At this point, I know this question keeps coming up, how interested are you in staying in Oakland?
I don't think I've ever once said that I wasn't interested staying in Oakland, and I'll continue to say that. But at the same time, if people are going to call you and offer you things to look at, you have to look at them. You just have to do that as a business person and everything else. But my heart is here in Oakland, and if we can get something done, that's what I'm trying to do.